Sound check, sound check, sound check, sound check, sound check.
Good morning, Decatur. We're glad you're here with us for our last COVID-19 update for the month of September. I'd like to take a moment to thank our healthcare workers who are still bravely serving on the front lines for all their hard work. We are so appreciative for all that you do now and always. I'm honored to have with us two guests that you know quite well. We have Decatur Morgan Hospital President Kelly Powers with us. Kelly, thank you for joining us again.
Thank you.
And then my friend and neighbor, Morgan County Commission Chairman Ray Long. Chairman, thank you for joining us
Glad
again
to
today.
be here.
Yeah.
Glad to be here.
So a few updates. Currently in Morgan County, COVID-19 cases are at 3,198, which brings us to a 3.5% weekly case increase. That's about the same increase we saw last week. Now, remember, we keep saying this, but it's important that we do it. We don't take our foot off the gas. Please continue to wear your mask, sanitize, and practice social distancing. Regardless of your team, we saw our favorite football coaches wearing their masks this weekend, their leaders, and we ask that you would do the same. City Hall operations remain open as always, but we ask that you reach out to the department that you have to do business with first, as many trips can be saved with a phone call or email correspondence. Remember, you can access all contact information from our city website at DecaturAlabamaUSA.com. I noticed leaves falling today as I was driving to work, and our leaf collection will begin this week, Thursday, October the 1st, and we'll start in Flint, the Flint area, and then moving clockwise through the city. So be patient as we go about the collection. We want to encourage you to continue with taking the census, the U.S. Census, if you haven't already done so. Please complete the census at my2020census.gov or by phone at 844-330-2020. Your input here, it helps to direct federal funds for our schools, roads, and public services. It's just very important that we get our census done. It's all confidential also. Encourage you to call someone in your neighborhood, check on them, and we say it every week, especially our elderly neighbors. So with that, Chairman, do you want to give us an update from the county?
Thank you.
Saw a lot of people standing outside today.
I didn't see many when I come in. They done worked them all through. We didn't have any lines in the front or back. Now, they said they had some earlier this morning, but the license office does a great job working people through. We still want to encourage you to go online and buy your tags online. Try to get them to you within 3 or 4 days. When you do that, there's no extra cost. We've waived the fees, no mail fees, no fees if you use your credit card. I mean, all that, we have absorbed all of that to get people, encourage them to go online and do that. We're doing the same thing, business license. You know, they become due 1st of October. And so we encouraging people to do that. We've waived the mail fees for that also. We want people to, anything you can do online, we want you to do it. And so we're waiving fees, trying to make it safe for the businesses, citizens, for our employees. I mean, we want everybody to be safe during this. Eventually we'll get back to normal maybe, but right now we're not. So we're doing all we can as a commission to make it safe for our citizens. Also, the census, Mayor, is a good point. You know, we only have a few days left. September 30th is when this thing ends, and currently Morgan County is at 70.9%. Alabama's a little over 60 is all. We're actually in last place in Alabama, and we stand a chance to lose a congressional seat if we don't really come through in the next few days. So reach out and call people that you know and ask them if they filled it out. If you don't, you know, if they hadn't filled it out, go help them or call us to go help them. It's real important that we have those numbers, because you're talking about not just a couple $100,000, you're talking about millions and millions of dollars that we could lose, not only in Alabama but here in Morgan County. And so it's real important that we do that. So let us know if we can help you on it. September 30th is the deadline for that, so we need to really make an effort to get those numbers up. Another thing, it's not COVID related, but while we got the attention of everybody, we need to announce that 231 will be opening up again today. We've had that closed now for several months, and at 2:30 today, the governor will be there to cut the ribbon and we'll start traffic back through there and take them off our county roads. We've had a lot of traffic on some county roads because of the closing over there at 231. But other than that, everything's going great. Like I say, we can ever help you. Call, let us know. Be glad to assist you in any way we can. Thank you, Mayor.
Yes, sir. It's really remarkable how quickly they were able to get the repairs made to 231.
Yeah, the incentive, that the governor had given the company, if they got it done, I think they're actually going to receive about $2 million extra because they've got it done, several months ahead of time. But, it's worth that to get the traffic flowing again like it, that's a very busy road,
Sure.
231. So very important to Morgan County especially. So we're excited about that.
It should be. All right, Ms. Kelly. Yeah.
Well, thank
update
you for
from the
having me.
hospital. Yes.
I wanted to tell you we currently have 19 inpatients that are positive with COVID-19, 17 people that we are waiting on their lab results to come back. 17's a little high, but usually on Mondays it's catching up from the weekend. So we will find out today if those are positive or not. We have 4 people in the ICU. One person that's in the ICU presumptive, so we don't know if they have it or not, but 2 of the patients in the ICU are on the ventilator. I'm happy to see that the ventilator, the amount of patients on the ventilators coming down. We've had a lot more than that over time, but our total number still remains consistent. We were down to 16 on Friday, but again, back up to 19 by today. So again, just as you said, please, people, continue to wear your mask, continue to sanitize, and social distance. We're seeing the numbers at least not rise as much as they were, but you just never know. With schools starting back and everything, that we might see another increase with that. On the employee front, we're happy to tell you that we have 3 employees that are positive. You might remember we've had a lot of employees over time, mainly through community spread, not from getting it at the hospital. And we have 5 that are quarantining. So really excited about that, to have our employees back so that we continue not only to do and see COVID patients, but also to do elective surgery. One thing I want to make sure that everybody knows again is that our emergency rooms remain open. If you need procedures, we are as safe, taking every precaution that the CDC recommends to make sure that we keep our patients, their families, and communities safe. So please continue to come to the emergency room. I would hate for someone to have an illness or sickness and have delay in treatment just because they didn't want to seek, getting an x-ray or lab work or something like that. So we are open for business and just want to let everybody know that. So any questions?
Well, I can give a testimony that I had a need about 2 months ago to visit the emergency room, and I saw firsthand the protocols and the care that the healthcare workers provided as they took care of me.
Good.
And I didn't come in and announce that I was the mayor or anything like that. I was just Patient Joe, and they took excellent care of me.
Good.
So yeah,
Good. I'm glad to hear that. Glad you're better.
Oh yes, absolutely. I am
Good.
too. All right. So do we have any questions? All right. Well, thank you. And our next press conference will be Monday, October the 5th, same time, 10 o'clock. Have a good week and be kind.